MIGS of Saluda, serving tasty dishes, appetizers, fresh salads, hot out of the oven fresh subs, chicken, steak, and seafood, and the best Italian dishes and pizza around. Visit them today, 216 Greenwood Highway. For a drive-through or pickup, call ahead, 864-445-9990. At Motor Coach Paint and Body, we put quality first. Whether it's your vehicle, RV, boat, or aircraft, we can handle it all. Leave it to us to take care of your insurance claim, or you can pay us right out of your pocket. So call BR Britt Reams today, 864-445-7747, and like us on Facebook. Newberry County Memorial Hospital, your hospital. Our mission is to provide exceptional care with a personal touch. Newberry Hospital is engaged in the passionate pursuit of optimal care, treatment, and convenience. Our goal is to always be the first choice for your quality health care needs. No one handles care better. NewberryHospital.org. There's only one thing faster than a Stewart Young offense. YourNorthland.com. With internet, cable, TV, and phone beginning at $25 a month, you can get out of the slow lane and into the fast lane in no time. So speed it up with YourNorthland.com. Northland Cable, a proud supporter of Saluda Tiger Athletics. Come play the thrill of the hill at Persimmon Hill Golf Club. With the longest hole in South Carolina, you're sure to be challenged. Afterwards, unwind with your friends around the 19th hole in our restaurant. 126 Golf Club Avenue. We welcome to see you at Persimmon Hill Golf Club. Price's Garage and Heavy Duty Towing. For over 50 years, we've been serving our customers by providing reasonable services at prices you can afford. When it comes time to get your car or truck towed in, call us. 864-543-2957. We serve 96 and Saluda 24/7. Price's Garage and Heavy Duty Towing.
And we're back here with you on Tiger Talk Tuesday, coming live from MIGS. You can go and watch our interview today with Austin Summer. And we'll also have a Greenwood Charter Academy coming up. But right now we have an interview with Foster and Beverly Bird of Rural Rap Radio. And am I saying it correct?
Yeah, War Rap Radio.
Rural Rap Radio.
Uh-huh.
And we're glad to have y'all with us.
Thank you for having us.
Now, is both your microphones on? Okay. Yes, okay. Tell us a little bit about first, who is Foster and Beverly Bird?
Okay. I'll start with me first. I'm Foster Bird. I'm the producer of War Rap Radio. I'm a producer at War Rap Records too.
Okay.
And I pretty much put all the programs together at War Rap Radio, and pretty much that's what I do.
And how about you, Miss Beverly?
And I'm Beverly, and I am the proud owner of War Rap.
And you are the first female African-American owner
Yes.
in South Carolina of a radio station, or Saluda County?
Saluda, South Carolina.
That's amazing.
Yep.
Yes.
That is wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
And I know, how did y'all meet?
Go ahead. I want to hear her version first.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Foster's a little younger than me, and we all used to stay in some apartment complexes
Saluda Terrace.
together, and he asked my sister one night, say, ask your sister, and it went from there. So it's been over 20 years, and we still in the making.
Yep.
That is wonderful. Married for 20 years. How about that? And y'all still live here in Saluda?
Still live in Saluda, 118 Trinity Road.
And that's where the studio is,
The
too.
studio there. We have a print shop there.
And by the way, I don't know if you see it or not. Let me zoom in on my other camera here. You can see some of their finished work here. In fact, they brought it by for me. I said, my goodness. Team Wool Wrap there. And speaking of your team, and I know y'all can't see the picture, but on your Facebook page, first there's a picture of their studios. This is where the shows are produced. And then you will see a picture of their team.
Yep.
Looks like y'all down there at the Saluda Park on the bridge. And there's several people on your team that we can tune in every week. Now, who are they?
On Mondays, we have a show called He Called Us. It's the Constance Long podcast. And we tag it with called Church on Mondays. So if you don't get church through the week, you can get your church on Mondays. And that's with Constance Long and Sharton Dorrance.
Yeah, Constance went to school with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
She has a very successful show every Monday at 7 o'clock. On Facebook Live at War Rat Radio.
And what's some other programs you got?
And then we have Cheryl Martin. She'll come on tonight at 6 o'clock called Finding Me. She have Natasha Gresham.
I've watched that. That's a real thought-provoking program, isn't it?
Yes. They have different topics like females versus finding me, topics that's going on with the day. We had a doctor on from Seth Memorial Hospital to talk about COVID-19.
Matthew Logan.
Yep, he was on. We have very educational programs on that show.
And also, what else do you have?
We have another show called The Tillman Talk. It's with Carolyn Tillman and Dana
Never
Tillman.
seen that one. Now,
Yeah,
when's
they
that
come on
one?
Wednesdays night at 6 o'clock p.m. It'll be tomorrow at 6 o'clock.
Now, what's the name of it again?
Tillman Talk.
Tillman Talk.
Yep, and they pretty much do relationships. They two married couples, and they always talk about relationships and giving you advice on different little things.
They don't have a disagreement on the show, do they?
They do. They do.
Because they main thing, they said, let's talk about it.
Yeah,
so they
let's talk about it.
A lot of different areas in relationships. Some of it is very lighthearted, and then some of it is very you need to know information and stuff.
Gets
but
you to think.
It gets you to thinking, and they try to keep it, lighthearted. And sometimes they also, we have to touch on the hard topics sometimes that, you don't want to be talked on, but we have
To talk on it. Yep.
because that's the society that we live in.
And any other programs you have on there?
That's all. That's all the programs we have. Now, Thursdays are open. We pretty much got people that want to be able to do podcasts. We offer them services to come in
Wow.
to do a podcast.
Like a variety show.
Variety show. It's pretty much whatever you want to do. If you want to book a show for that Thursday, if you got an idea in your head that you want to do a podcast, come see us. We can book you on a Thursday
That's amazing.
from a 6 o'clock spot or a 7 o'clock spot.
Wow, that's amazing. And it's amazing the audience too, isn't it?
Yes.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Not just Saluda.
Not just in Saluda. I looked at my Facebook chart, and we have a lot of people from Egypt, Nigeria, Philippines. Everywhere watching.
Don't it just make you feel great?
They do.
Does California,
Arizona.
Yes. So
And another thing with the Texas people, they were shut down, you remember, with the snow situation, and
Yes.
I'm sure y'all had people watching out
Calling
there.
in. Yep. We have people we bringing in from Skype, from California to Florida to Canada.
Now, you brought something up. How can we watch any of these programs?
If you go to our Facebook page at War Rat Radio and like our page, and you can tune in all our shows there.
Okay.
It's at War Rat Radio. All you gotta do is type that in Facebook.
Just type it in on Facebook.
Yeah, at War Rap Radio, and it'll take you straight to our page, and you'll be able to see all our programs. And we do have a internet radio station that plays through the day.
Now, where do you access that?
You have to go to warrap.radio12345.com.
Okay, well, we'll be definitely sure to put that up
Okay.
after the program later on, and we'll put the links up there. And also, you said you had a recording studio?
Yeah, I have a recording studio. That's how I started.
Let me show the folks the studio, by the way, while you're talking about that.
Yeah, that's how I started. I started off with a recording studio. That's what my passion, recording. I got a degree from Forest Sales University as an audio engineer. So that's how I started. And pretty much I started the recording studio, and then from there I grew into doing films. So I do have a green room that I do videos in it too. And my first show I had in on War Rap TV, they're gonna be launched in 2022. I was gonna launch it in 2021, but the COVID started a lot of stuff.
Right.
So we focused on War Rap Radio. Got it full blown, but War Rap TV is coming in 2022, and we had a show called Tillman Talk on it. You can go on War Rap Vision and see them pretty much shows that we do on the green screen. I was pretty much testing it, make sure it looked good, and it was wonderful. But they came onto the podcast side, but we will be launching back on the TV side too.
That's wonderful. And so you will be able to see a lot of different
programs. We'll be able to control all the content that goes on now. And we're going to be looking for content that local people that want to add their content, they can come and see us, and we'll be able to play it. And we're going to launch it on Fire Stick and Roku TV.
And also, if you want to sponsor a program, they can get in touch with you.
They can get in contact with. We have different sponsor packages. If they want to sponsor different shows, get in contact with us. We do run advertisement during the day on the radio station too.
Okay.
So if people want to advertise their business, and we do have a print shop that we do merch in. If anybody want to be able to grow their brand, we can make them some merch and help them grow their brand.
And I just want to show the folks that were so gracious to bring me a face mask. I'll be wearing that, sure enough. And also, they do stickers. Yep. What else do you do?
We do decals.
Hats too.
We do hats, shirts. But we very specialize in sublimation.
What is that?
It's a new form of printing that it uses polyester fabrics that you can put it on flags. We put license plates, tumblers, coffee cups. It's unlimited blank.
You can wrap in about anything.
Anything.
The Yeti cups.
Yeti cup, yep.
They are really taking off. Kids are loving those.
Now, what does War Rap stand for?
Okay, War Rap, it was a vision that I came up, It's just a form that I always said, it's war against rats, rhymes, and politicians. Because at first,
say that again, because I'm a little slow.
Okay, it's a war against rats, rhymes, and politicians.
Rats.
War against, raps, rhymes, and politicians.
How about that?
That's what it come up with. It's a war out there.
Yeah. Now, you had some politicians on during the political, and you've done some community events.
Yes, a lot of community for Floyd Nicholson.
Yes.
And we did for the sheriffs. John Perry and
you also covered the march.
Yep.
Yes.
We covered it too.
Because they would want me to cover that day, and I said, I'm at the golf course covering the golf event, and the march was up here. You know how it is being in two places at one time.
Right. And you can't be.
But we know that your brand is not just for Saluda, it's for anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world. Internet, we worldwide.
And y'all can order their shirts or whatever anywhere as well.
Anywhere, we have customers all around the world. We specialize in building people brand, for us on the t-shirt side. So if you need somebody to help build your brand, or you got an idea that you want to launch your own T-shirt company,
You can just come in there with nothing.
with nothing,
And you
and
can
we
make
can come up. We can come up with something.
creative force.
Create you some logos,
Yep.
designs.
And we work with anybody budget. You
That's
know,
right.
if anybody, a lot of people don't have a big budget, so we still will try to figure out something for you to make it work.
All right. Anything else y'all want to share with the folks?
No,
Just want to thank you.
thank
for
you.
having us.
Oh, yeah. And I'm going to promote it on Saluda Now.
yeah, I want everybody to tune in.
Because y'all are around the world, but y'all do support Saluda and
Yes.
for Saluda.
Yes,
Yeah, growing Saluda.
Ron Saluda.
That's right.
Well, thank y'all for
Thank
coming
you.
by today. I appreciate it.
Yes.
And we wish you the best success, and we're going to be tuning in. You said you got a program tonight.
Program
don't you?
tonight at 6 o'clock.
Who's on tonight?
Cheryl Martin, Finding Me.
Oh, yeah. I've watched that before.
Yes.
You better put your seatbelt on before you watch it. Thank y'all so much. And like I said, we'll put the information up so you can get T-shirts like this and bumper stickers and the face mask. And you'll also be able to tune in on the program tonight. We'll put up a link for you there.
Yep.
All right, and we'll be back after this commercial break. You're watching Tiger Talk Tuesday live from
Punks PB and Jam. 1150 Batesburg Highway is open to serve you Wednesday through Saturday, 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. with breakfast, lunch, and catering. Call ahead for takeout, 864-445-3434. Punks PB and Jam. When you have experienced the loss of a loved one, you can trust the Ramey Funeral Home staff to guide you through the process of honoring their life. At RameyFuneralHome.com, you can find pre-planning information, obituaries, as well as resources for grief and healing. Ramey Funeral Home, a proud supporter of Saluda Tiger Athletics. At Saluda Nursing and Rehab Center, caring is a way of life. Our 176-bed nursing facility serves Saluda County since 1968. We offer 24/7 skilled nursing care, and our staff is consistent, compassionate, caring, and knowledgeable. Outpatient rehab therapy services are provided through Physicians Order Services. Call for a free tour, 864-445-2146 or saludanursing.org. The law office of Nancy T. Jordan specializes in family court matters and representing individuals injured in automobile collisions. At the law office of Nancy T. Jordan, you get experienced, compassionate results. When you need legal representation, call 803-785-7879 or email Nancy at nancyjordanlaw.com. The Ridge Baptist Association is 24 member churches sharing the gospel of Christ. We partner together, serve alongside each other, learn from one another, and connect to God. We invite you to come visit us this Sunday in one of our member churches. Ridge Baptist Association, better together.
And we're glad to be back here with you on Saluda Now. We just had a great interview with Foster and Beverly Bird of Wool Rat Radio. And then earlier, you might want to go back and watch it also. We had an interview with Austin Summer, who has accepted a scholarship invitation to Clemson University there in electrical engineering. But at this time, we're so glad to have Mr. Tony with us from Greenwood Charter Academy. Mr. Tony, thank you for joining us on Saluda Now.
Thank you. It's my honor. I've got to come down and be with you in person sometime. But it's
That's right.
It's,
We'll definitely come down here.
oh man, feed me attracts me. I don't know if we've not met yet in person, but you can tell that I've not backed away from too many hamburgers.
Me too. But Mr. Tony, tell us a little bit first about yourself.
Well, I'm Tony Helton, and I've worked in charter schools for over 20 years. Been everything from a coach to a teacher to a dean of students, school director. I was a Southeast Regional Director of the United States for a company that works with charters, and then the CEO of that company that worked with 25 schools across the country. I just wanted to work a little closer to home and start opening some schools in the great state of South Carolina. I'm an alumni of the University of South Carolina, and I live 12 miles across the state line in Forest City, North Carolina, so South Carolina is near and dear to my heart.
Yes, and by the way, while you're calling in, we just got information. Tiger Woods, PGA professional, is hospitalized, undergoing surgery after a single car crash. Police say Woods needed to be removed from vehicle with jaws of life. Not looking good at this point. And our prayers go out to Tiger Woods. I've met him in person there at Charlotte and Augusta National, and my heart goes out with his family, and we are praying for him for things to be successful with this surgery.
I can't say enough, Burton. I saw that over the news feed a few minutes ago, too. And
Yeah.
I just hope everything goes well and pray his surgery goes well. And sometimes golf and your career is secondary to your health, so I hope that Mr. Woods comes back strong.
That's right. Now, let's get back to talking about Greenwood Charter Academy. Y'all are signing folks up for the fall, aren't you?
We're excited. We are in the application phase. And the application has been put in, and what we're trying to gather now is letters of support and interest for the school to show the good folks in Columbia that there's enough interest to put a K-5 school in Greenwood to serve the people in Greenwood County and surrounding areas. We would open in the fall of 2022.
2022.
Right. So right now we're in the wait and see stage. We've been interviewed on April the 21st. We have a sister school open in Cherokee County, Cherokee Charter Academy in Gaffney. There's well over 400 students and families really enjoying the education they're getting there, and we will be a positive influence in any community and just great neighbors working with the local school system. Certainly any homeschool students or private schools, we just want to be a part of the education solution.
All right. And so now, who can participate in this? Do you have to be in Greenwood County?
You do not. Any citizen of South Carolina is open to come to school at any charter school. That's kind of a state law. But we fully expect that most folks will be from Greenwood County.
Folks would be from Greenwood area, and we have a lot of folks watching us over that way on Saluda now. And how is things going so far?
We're going well. We've met a lot of terrific folks. Just looking forward to doing more and more of that. I think as the COVID situation lessens, we can do more in person and interviews and things like you're doing. But certainly what I look forward to is community information sessions where people from the community, whether they have students or not, just come and hear about what Greenwood Charter is all about.
And let me ask you this, Mr. Tony, and I don't mean to put you on the spot, but with COVID going on, we have adapted a new way of life, and our education is even different. And are y'all sort of planning on this when school takes place in the fall of 2022? Do you anticipate things with social distancing and disinfectants and a clean environment, maybe even a mask environment possibly being still in effect?
Well, it's just a wait-and-see game a little bit, but at Cherokee Charter Academy, for example, we have our building cleaned by professionals at night, like a bank or an office building. We've always felt that was the right way to go. We've been open, all of our students, 5 days a week, face-to-face instruction, and I've had very, very little issue with COVID because we've already begun the disinfectant process and doing all those things after hours so it can be truly disinfected. A lot of schools are doing that as well, so we're certainly not pointing fingers or throwing rocks at anybody. We just thought that's the right thing to do. You know, a school leader is supposed to be an expert in education, not in managing maintenance or janitorial or cafeteria. So we farm a lot of that stuff out so that our folks can focus on the academic and the education well-being of the students.
And that's what's the main thing, isn't it?
It is. I mean, look, a school is there to educate. We can't forget that the students need to have a good social life and make friends for life and shoot, just have some fun. I remember my K-12 years in college, too, has just been a great time, and we want our students to be safe, but we certainly want to educate at a very high level. Our school will be academically rigorous, but we'll meet every student at the door where they are, and we'll surround them with kindness, support, and love, and take them to heights that maybe their parents or even the students didn't know they could achieve.
Well, that sounds wonderful, and I really like y'all's success rate, and I like your plan, Mr. Tony, and you and the rest of the staff up there I know have the experience to make this thing come about, and we wish you the very best and hope if you're listening out there and you're uncertain about the future of education, listen, you got a future right here in Greenwood Charter Academy. Mr. Tony would be glad to talk with you, wouldn't you, about signing up for next year?
Oh, we'd love to. Our website's simple. It's gcharter.education. It's not .com or .org. It's gcharter.education. And you can fill out the interest form right there, and we're just so honored anyone that would take a look at us, and we'd be glad to talk with you as well.
Well, hopefully soon we'll get back with you and see how things are going, and then we will also try to put up a post and some links so you at home can have a quick access from Salute Now's page.
I really appreciate that so much, and I'll come down. I'm going to hold you to that food. We'll have a little barbecue or something.
Come on. Have a good time. MIGS of Saluda is one of the best restaurants around, and we appreciate them making it possible for us to be here, and we appreciate you stopping by and visiting us.
Well, I will have to eat at MIGS but about half a dozen times to make sure it's great.
Thank you so much for being on with us, Mr. Tony, from Greenwood Charter Academy. We'll be back after this commercial break. You're watching Tiger Talk Tuesday live.
The Wills Agency, your local nationwide insurance agent, is open to serve you with offices in Aiken, Batesburg, and Saluda. Call for your free quote today for auto, home, life, and business. Let me help you save today. James S. Wills Agency. Nationwide is on your side. The town of Saluda, working together for the betterment of our municipality. We encourage the Tigers tonight, both on the field and off the field, as they work in the classroom. And we are a proud supporter of Saluda Now. Timeless Roofing, over 25 years experience, licensed and insured. Before and after, you can see quality and integrity. Never gets old. TimelessRoofingSC.com. Call for a free quote, 803-687-4184. And tell them Cuz sent you. Come to a Midlands institution. Wiz's Eatery, 110 Church Street, Batesburg, Leesville, where they have mouth-watering burgers, steak and seafood, great salad bar, as well as pizza. Call in tonight, 803-532-1157, or stop by and dine in. Whiz's Eatery.
I want to just bring you some breaking news we're getting from Los Angeles concerning the golfer Tiger Woods, and there it is for you. It's a statement from the LA County Sheriff's Department. You can read it for yourself. I mean, it's in police language, of course, and it says that on February the 23rd, as you can see, at early in the morning, 7:12 a.m., the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department responded to a vehicle rollover collision on the border of the Rolling Hills Estates, and the vehicle was traveling northbound. That's the direction. But it's the next paragraph that really matters. The end of it says the vehicle sustained major damage. The driver and sole occupant was identified as Eldrick Tiger Woods. Mr. Woods was extricated from the wreck with the jaws of life by Los Angeles County firefighters and paramedics, and then transported to a local hospital by ambulance for his injuries. The traffic investigation is being conducted by investigators from LASD, Lomita Station. So no information there about the condition of Tiger Woods, but the fact that the so-called jaws of life had to be used. This is one of those devices that prizes a wrecked vehicle apart, means that Tiger Woods was presumably trapped in some way, shape or form in that vehicle. It's a story we're monitoring for you, but at the moment all we have is that statement from the LA County Sheriff's Department. The Tiger Woods has been in a sole vehicle accident, a rollover, as the LA Sheriff's Department has described it, and has had to be rescued from the vehicle and is now being taken to hospital. Condition unknown.
Sustained. Tiger Woods has sustained several injuries, and we hate to hear that. In fact, we're watching live coverage of this as it is going on. It says he is still in surgery. Tiger Woods has been hospitalized, undergoing surgery after a single car crash. Sustained multiple leg injuries, which is not good, after a rollover accident this morning. But hopefully he is going to be okay otherwise. And we know this is a very breaking situation. We don't know a lot about it, but we do know that he is in the hospital, and our prayers and thoughts go out to his son, all of his family today, that God will touch him and heal him. He is a great sportsman. We have met, like I said, I have met him several times there at Augusta National, also at Charlotte, and when we went to the Wells Fargo. And of course, he probably wouldn't know me from Adam's House Kit, but we talked with him there, and he has been, over the last few years, just been overly nice, and and I think he is one of the legends, one of the leading probably sports athletes in the world, especially in our generation, and we hope that everything is going to be all right, and we will be monitoring that situation for you. If anything develops during the broadcast, we will let you know. One sport story we were wanting to talk about today was about the quarterback situation. It's amazing how many quarterbacks are going here and going there. And we're seeing that with a lot of, there is South Carolina's former quarterback, Jake Bentley. He is another one. There's several quarterbacks out there that have entered this transfer portal, and we were going to talk a little bit more about it, but we will talk more about that next week. We're running out of time. Milton is another, number 10, McKinney Milton there at Oregon, and he is going to UCF. And McKenzie is probably one of the best quarterbacks in the nation. And so we will see what someone's transpire with him, what his future holds. And I would suspect next year he will probably be in the hunt. He will be drafted from the NFL. And speaking of draft talk, I didn't talk a lot about it, but Trevor Lawrence, the word on the street is that possibly the Panthers are going to try to get a number one draft pick, and they're going to try to get Trevor Lawrence. So that would be interesting if that happens. I see some of your comments on Facebook. I was just wondering what you might be thinking about that. Let me turn my volume down here and see if I can see some of the comments. I can't see comments on my phone, but that's an interesting thought too. And then of course the big news also is this item. Let me play it for you.
The cheapest coins on the market, so go ahead and click the link in my description and remember to use code DOMG at checkout for 5% off of your order. Oh my, we're getting college football back, boys. EA Sports college football. We'll see what this ends up being. I wonder if it's gonna be like NCAA. That's what we're kind of hoping. But EA official Twitter put this tweet out. Touch my back, college football. So gonna be interesting how this one turns out. Who knows what kind of right have, and how this game was. This literally just got posted now, and their Twitter just hit 1,000 followers in like 2 minutes. So, because EA still Twitter put and told everyone to go follow Twitter. So we're getting college football back into. We're getting a new college game. It's been the last one. I see AA-14. Played it that much, but this is awesome, man. It's going to be coming in, I assume, and all that. And hopefully comes back next year, that at least. Hopefully something. They just now even. Let me know what you guys think, though, down in the comments what's happening, because there's a lot of about this, so it's probably going to be trending out here, so. Yeah, appreciate you guys watching, though. I have to say, if anyone was do subscribe to the channel, once this game comes out, there's definitely going to be videos on news on this, too, and also your ad videos. See you guys next time. Goodbye.
And we'll definitely have to talk more about that next week. Of course, the big sports news event of the day is that Tiger Woods has been hospitalized after a wreck. That's the breaking news. We invite you to go back and watch today. We had a lot of interesting things you can go back and watch. We visited with Greenwood Charter Academy. Mr. Tony there at Greenwood Charter Academy. We thank him for coming on. Also, we had War Rap Radio on with us, Foster and Beverly Bird. Thank y'all for coming by, as well as Austin Summer. We appreciate all of them joining us today on Tiger Talk Tuesday. Now listen, we appreciate everybody that shared or commented today, and we encourage you to come by next week, where we'll also visit and have more interviews on next week's Tiger Talk Tuesday, live from MIGS. Thank you so much for tuning in, and all you that shared the program, we appreciate it today, and we hope to see you back next week. So long, everybody.
Nicholson for Senate H&R Block. DNR Exterminator. Josh Price for Sheriff. MIGS of Salute.